What's up, guys? Chris here again with Aquarium Conversations. Doing a quick unboxing of two products I'm dusting off, so I apologize. Two products that I've had for a good while, and one of my last videos I went ahead and reviewed that Sicce nano filter, and I have a few other products as I mentioned in that video. Just kind of working my way up, I guess, through size. I want to talk about these two right here. This is the Sicce Shark Advantage. I'm assuming that's what that stands for. Internal filter. This is the Shark 600, I guess. I believe there's a 400, there's a 6, and then there's an 8. Oh, sorry. Can you guys see that? Is that too much glare? Yeah, there's an 800. There we go. 180 US gallons, 26, I'm sorry, 100 to 180 liters, 26 to 47 US gallons. That's a pretty wide gap, though. I'm assuming if you have, essentially the filter running at its highest setting, will you kind of get anywhere near 47? That's kind of debatable for me. But I'll give you some information there. Sorry about the glare. You guys can see that, some kind of pictures and illustrations on the back. We'll open it up, we'll look inside and see what's what. But and I'll kind of look at this 800. What is this? This is built for 130 to 200 liters, 35 to 52 US gallons. So in theory, not a huge difference in size. 20 gallon, 30 gallon, maybe 36 gallon, something like that. Maybe if you're pushing in a 40 gallon breed or something like that for this one. But let's just go ahead and open these up. I have one running, so we'll kind of take a look at it. One in action here in a second. And as I remember, there's a bunch of different pieces and stuff in here, so be wary of that. Each one of these is going to come with, an instruction manual. Pretty simple though to set it up. So I'll set this one aside here for a second. Put this down here, but in the bag you're going to get, your filter itself. This attachment right here allows you to kind of adjust the flow, because your flow is going to come out right here. So this will go on top like that, and then you can have the flow come out there, and there's even a little nozzle like that which will fit on top. And this is kind of how I have mine set up. And then this head, will turn once it's on the suction cups. So there's a couple modifications you can make to that, but we'll take all this stuff off. Since we covered that, and yes, of course, that fell on the floor. Maybe the most difficult thing about this, and I'm not going to open it, is essentially your suction cup, because this will suction to the glass. And I don't know if you can see, there's a little notch right here. The filter sits right on there, and it will turn back and forth. So I said you can adjust the flow and adjust the direction of your flow. Probably my favorite thing about these is how easy cleanup, and if you've seen any videos, you know how simple this is. This right here just magnetizes and just comes right off. There's a magnet right here, and it just sticks on it like that. Here you can control the flow, and this is kind of where I was saying that, what was it, 26 to 47? You can control that. You see that opening and closing right there? You can control that. So maybe, at its closest, as its more closed settings, 26 gallons, wide open, 47, I guess. Let's just kind of take a look in here too. This part is also kind of a pain, because you kind of really have to push here to get, hang on. All right, push to open. Okay, maybe not. I hope I don't have to pause the video to open this damn thing. Okay. So, if you want to get a quick workout in, you can open up that thing right here. Here's access to your sponges. There's two, looks like coarse sponges in here, made of, looks like a pretty good material, so that should hold up. But that's really, all there is to these things. As I talked about that, nano filter essentially being what I thought over-engineered. These are made, except for this piece right here. Let me try that again. Jesus. Okay, so we'll need that to kind of break it a little bit. But these things are made, in my eyes, in a more simple way than that nano filter, which, again, that nano filter, that's still on that planted tank and it's still doing fine. And that was by no mistaking bashing that product. I just didn't really get why nano filter needed all those different compartments and contractions and all that kind of stuff. But here, we'll look at the 800 here. That's the 600 there. Where's the 800? We'll see. Looks like the 800 has another compartment. Oh, another of these things that, if you want to run air to a tank, it has this little tube right here for a little venturi system right there. You can run air into it. But honestly, if this thing is sitting up near the surface of the water, it'll act as a skimmer, and you'll get the air and all that stuff coming out of the filter. So I don't know if you really need this. And again, it depends on the placement of your filter. All right, so that's the 600. Let's open up the 800. And again, we're probably going to get some similar stuff. So there's the modification you can make to the flow. Here's your suction cups. Oh, okay, well this is kind of cool. So there's one difference I see already. If I can get the damn thing out of the box. So this one actually comes with some ceramic rings, some media, and so you can use that for one of these compartments. And as you see, this has the two, so I'll hold them up side by side. This has the one compartment, and the 800 has the two. So essentially how this works is you can pull that one off there. I'll set this down so it doesn't fall, and then these two magnetize together too. Okay. So I'm assuming, without trying to rip my thumbs off, this looks like maybe a finer sponge than the blue ones that were in here. So, maybe you get a little more polishing capabilities there, but that's the kind of the look at the 800. So I'm going to pause the video, and we'll look at this thing in action. Okay, hang tight. All right. So first and foremost, please don't judge me on the look of this saltwater tank. Obviously, I got some maintenance issues and some things are really out of balance. Fish are doing fine. So this is the Shark 600. Now I have that running, literally, essentially skimming the surface of the water and blowing air in the tank, just so you guys can see another reason why I love these filters is the amount of flow you get. Now this thing, I have it opened up pretty much all the way. I don't know if you can see down there, and you can see how much flow is coming out of this thing. Side note, another probably Sicce product I'll review in the future is that 200 series canister filter, which I'm running on here too. And I'll be honest with you, I probably don't need it on this tank because I have this guy right here. You can see the flow coming out of the canister filter versus the flow coming out of that Sicce 600. This is the 600 series. This isn't even the 800 series. Here's that sort of venturi knob right there. Like I said, I just have it running to where it's just skimming the surface of the water. That's why you kind of get the noises in the air. But all in all, aside from maybe some things I just kind of mismanaged with this tank, fish are doing well. The tank is filtered. Like I said, there's just too many imbalances in here. That's for another video. But to really highlight these Shark internal filters, they're awesome. One thing I didn't really cover is I think there's even a 400 one, which is like maybe 15 to 20 or something like that. I haven't seen them. Where did I get these? I got these at Petco. I think the 600 series, 27 bucks. That 800, 30 and up, 35 and up maybe. But that, I just think the job that they do, as far as moving the different volumes of water and how they filter, and really the simplicity of the maintenance part of them, I think these are definitely well worth it. I think these probably are the best, one of the best internal filters on the market right now. I really do. And like I said, by no means was I bashing that nano filter. I just thought it was over engineered for a nano filter. These ones, when they're broken in, and again, the suction cups are going to be a pain, and the first time you have to open up that canister to get those sponges out, that's going to be a pain. But maybe that's just a testament to how well they're built and how long they'll last. Okay. I also know there's some warranties. I think there's a 3-year lifetime warranty on these products. So any issues with the impellers or anything like that, there's a warranty in place for that, which is also a really, really cool feature. But all in all, super pleased with these filters. Again, mind this mess right here. We're just kind of looking at water flow right now. But yeah, I mean, I like I said earlier, I think there's some of the best internal filters that are out right now. Decent price. Sicce is known for their pumps and filters, and they do a really, really good job. Plus the warranty, they want to take care of the customers, and they stand by their products. So if you guys see these out anywhere, really, I definitely think if you're going to go the internal filter route, I definitely think this would be a smart purchase and a good recommendation on my part. But I'll leave it there. Any questions or comments, leave them down below. And as always, talk to you guys down the road. Bye.